What's up, YouTube? Strategic Entrepreneur stopping by again. Hey, look, appreciate y'all for liking and commenting on my last videos and shorts, definitely. But hey, look, I started off with doing the episodes of my stock portfolio. I was telling y'all about the box truck business, vending machine business, cleaning business. The thing was, so y'all actually know what I am doing and what's going on and with my journey. The money that I make from my cleaning businesses and all my other businesses, all that money literally either goes back into those businesses or it goes into the stock market. Literally. The rest of that little 10% extra money goes into myself. Books, anything financial to help me get above in my process. That's all it is. If you have to invest in yourself to get to the next level. Nobody's gonna invest in yourself. Nobody's gonna make before I get into this, nobody's going to make the quality of your business go up. Especially, I come from self-made starting at the bottom. I had to grow this business from scratch. Nobody's going to put the money in my business or tell me you need to do such and such. They may recommend some things, but it's up to you to actually make your business quality better. Instead of just you've been running the same business the same way for 2 years. Even as being the manager or CEO, you have to get better. But I'm going to go back because I'm just going to make this episode 8. I was going to talk about the new stocks that I own, so be ready for the next video of that. This is going to be a correlation of it, but this is going to be episode 8 of the stocks that I've been buying lately. I haven't did this. I had to go look at my algorithm or whatever. I see y'all like these videos way more. The first one is going to be the one I made my biggest mistake on at the beginning of my buying stocks career. I started buying stocks 6 years ago. Literally, the first app I downloaded was Robinhood. Literally. And I can show you in my history, it shows you every transaction you made that you bought. I bought Robinhood when it was $9. Right now, it costs $138 or $140 a share right now. Not going to lie, this is where my mistake came in. I believed in what I was buying, but I asked someone that supposedly knew about the stock market, what did they think about the stock? They said no. They didn't know Coinbase was new. Robinhood was new. Did I know? Not really. I just knew what I wanted to buy for myself. So, cool. So I sell out of Robinhood not knowing in 2024, 2023, it was going to grow. In 2025, look where it's at now. Look where I bought Coinbase. I was looking at Coinbase when it was $60 a share. But I'm not knowing, I thought this was already here. Like, I didn't know dollar cost averaging came in 2021, 2020. Like, you couldn't just spend $5. You had to spend how much the share was. I got in right time, perfect time when the game was changing, and the game has changed since I've been in it. But the thing was, I own Robinhood now. I've been owning Robinhood since $70, Now at $9, which one do you think is better? Did I make mistakes? Of course. But that was at the beginning. Now, I've learned to tune out the noise. Either I want to buy it or I've gotten a good recommendation to buy it, So Robinhood is one of my main ones. Robinhood is going to have, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion and my journey. Robinhood is going to have a split. I couldn't tell you when the split is going to happen, what number they're going to have a split. I just know, keep compounding my money into the brokerage I'm already using to buy stocks. That's why I got an advantage. And Robinhood lets you gamble now on sports betting. I sports gamble for fun on the side, but not on Robinhood. So I'm looking at them grow right in our face. They're innovating right in our face. The next one would be, because this is episode 8, I'm going to talk about this next video. This is going to put people ahead on this next one, but we're going to stay right here. Compounding interest every day, everybody already know. This one stock, if you just want to get into it now, I've had to split literally so we can go into this. I've had to split and everything. I got into this stock at $400. NVIDIA. I got into NVIDIA when it was $400. When NVIDIA was going parabolic to the moon and all this, I was seeing people, but I was locked in on Carvana and things like that, Tesla. I wasn't really worried about it until I hate that they were right, When you finally hear about the stock, it has already made people money. It's already profited. I can't lie on that one. So by the time I heard it, not saying I can't make, not saying you can't make money off it. Not, I had to figure that out and go through the process of it. 400. But I took the Carvana profit. Everybody knows. If you don't know, you know. My Carvana profits. I bought Carvana during COVID when it went to $4 at $5 a share, lower than that a little bit. Cool, made thousands. Still making thousands. Cool. I took the profit from Carvana and put it in NVIDIA. I'm like, long term, this thing is going to the moon. I didn't know they was going to have to split at 1,000. I thought they was going to keep going to 2, 3, whatever you want to do. I'm with it. I'm just looking at how they're operating. I don't look at stock as I just want to own this. I look at it in the business of buying it. How can this make my income from like I told you at the beginning, of my businesses grow even more? If I go make $500 today going to clean the store, how can I turn that 500 into 2,000-3,000? It may not be when I'm ready. Like, it may not be in 2 weeks that it goes to that. Unless you learn trade options, leap options. We're going to talk about that soon too. So I'm just getting back to the regular stock videos that y'all like and are hip to more. But NVIDIA, if you're looking for, like I said, not financial advice. If you're looking for a long-term stock, and literally before I got on here, a lot of these companies are going to trillion-dollar companies right in our face. Cool, I'm watching it. Literally about 10 minutes ago, it's saying that NVIDIA can be a $10 trillion company. I'm like, if you're at 1 trillion, 10 trillion, how long would that take right now as we speak? Maybe 3 years? Give or take, maybe 5. Could be less. Because if you already got 1 trillion, how long is it going to, and your NVIDIA is investing into my new IPO companies. And we're going to talk about on the next video. What? You're still growing? So if you're looking for a long-term investment, NVIDIA. If you missed out or think you missed out, it's probably at like 170, 180 right now. NVIDIA is headed to 200. It's headed to 200. I don't even have to be a real financial guru to know that. If you know, you know. If you've been watching, literally, the thing is with how I do it now, I watch the stock at least two weeks to a month, maybe 2 to 3 months. I watch. I own this is not really what was on the list, but I picked up Tractor Supply. I seen Tractor Supply getting to 60. It went back to 55 in the recent, because September usually the worst month in stocks. If you know, it really wasn't this year. Whatever. It's at 55. I know it's going to go back to 60 to 61. Could go over that. And it's a dividend stock. That's how I'm using it, the business. That dividend is going to keep compounding up for me. Excuse me. But so y'all understand what I'm doing, and I'm not just buying things and telling you, this is what I'm doing. My next stop, Uber. For episode 8, Uber. What made me pick up Uber? I was watching some people talk about buying Lyft, the stock. I've been out of town, a lot of different states. Everywhere I go, I gotta use an Uber. Everywhere I go, I gotta use an Uber when I first touch down till I get my rental. Even if I decide to get a rental sometimes, I might just Uber the whole time. Just depends on how I feel. Why wouldn't I use what I'm buying? How many people are going on vacation right now and need to use an Uber or Lyft? Like I don't own Lyft stock right now, but I'm thinking about it. Why not own? Me personally, I'm not one is better than the other. Like Microsoft is better than NVIDIA type buyer. I'll buy both of them. I own both of them. I'm not going to debate which one is going to, I'm trying to see who's going to make me the most money. That's all I'm battling with in my portfolios. Uber. As y'all understand that, I'm going to go to the next stop because I'm already 9 minutes in. I couldn't make this video 30 minutes. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to be talking your head off. I get straight to the point and straight to the facts of what I'm doing, because the next video, I'm going to have to go in depth on a lot of these. One of them, Reddit. Reddit was one of the stocks last year I finally got my get back on. I got it. I was watching Reddit when it was $70, $60, right? Then next thing you know, the market started going crazy. right? Last year. I seen it go to like 110, 120. I went on YouTube Live. It's still in my dates. I went on YouTube Live, was mad that morning. I had made some money working a cleaning job. I made like $600-700 that morning. But I was mad because $70 to go to 100. And what if I would have took the profit? Just take the profit, not even hold it. Cool. I learned the mistakes I made. It's all about learning your mistakes and your discipline. So cool, I wait till Reddit goes back down. I'm like, man, long term, Reddit, if it's at 200 and something a share right now. 200, it's like 200 literally. It was like 240-ish, but it went down. I've been buying more. The more and more I see it go down, the more and more I'm just gonna buy. Reddit, I got a feeling Reddit is already like one of the biggest apps, right? My thing is, what if they make some improvements or bring in some partnerships? That's what I'm looking for Reddit to do. Either way, it's going to grow because everybody's going on there to look for information. I think Reddit's better than Twitter. That's just my personal opinion. You let me know how you feel. And for IPOing purposes, it hasn't been on the market no more than probably 3 years. It hasn't been on the market 5 years, but go look at that. But I doubt it. So this hasn't been a Amazon company that's been out 20 years, 30 years. It's not one of those companies. These are one of the companies you can just grow with right now. I'm with that. And they're volatile. And what I learned from what I just told y'all with Carvana, nobody would have did too much of what I did with Carvana. But for the volatility I had to learn, bro, I love volatile stocks. That's how, when you're saying it's 7% down today, 7% up tomorrow, it's a game right there. That's the game. And let me see. Oh, my last one I'm going to name, far as the NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is in my other portfolio. Like, I have 2 different stock portfolios, so y'all understand. NVIDIA is in my other portfolio. The stock, NVIDIA, would be the leader for the strongest in that portfolio. And my other one would be Broadcom. Broadcom and NVIDIA are neck and neck. Broadcom is really went crazy this year. Broadcom has surpassed NVIDIA right now as growth. But we know what NVIDIA is doing, so y'all don't confuse that. But Broadcom is like $300 and some a share. Literally was at 2s. I got into it when Broadcom was in the hundreds. It might have been like 170, 160. I sold out a real estate investment trust to get into it. Because I'm like, real estate investment trust send me dividends once a month. It was realty income, literally. I'm like, yo, it's cool, but I need growth. I need growth right now. But I do love dividend stocks. If y'all know, y'all know. So those are what's leading my portfolios right now. And what I'm going to keep buying for the next, we're in October right now, October 3rd, so I can mark this date. Until November, that's all I'm buying. But I'm going to tell you about the other companies that I have to still, like my Microns that I still have to. I literally put, I wasn't even going to add this one, but it's so nice. I literally put on the date about 3 years ago, I was buying Micron at $60. Micron is at $190 right now. How many shares do you own? How many do you think I own? If it's been years. But like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you're doing in your portfolio.